Cash moves everything around me. Green, get the money. Dollar bill, yo. Cash moves everything around me. Green.
Welcome to the Banjaxed Podcast. I'm your host, Aaron, and I'm here with
Cameron
and Gershom.
This is going to be our episode 0. In this episode we're just going to let you know a bit about ourselves and just what we're trying to do here, what we're trying to accomplish with this podcast. Do you want to start, Cameron?
Really just to give a taste of like what sort of music we're into, like individually. It's all going to be hip hop based. We all have different tastes really inside it.
Backgrounds as well.
100%.
Yeah.
So we'll start with Gershom.
Do you want to let people know like what got you into
About
rap?
myself.
What you do, everything.
Yeah, what you do and what got you into rap?
So yeah, man, my name is Gershom. I firstly got into rap at the age of 8 or 9 or so, whenever I first listened to the College Dropout by Kanye. Obviously now he's a bit of a
Controversial thing.
bit of a controversial type of guy, but we gotta.
not the type you want to associate with
But we're gonna think and say I missed the old Kanye.
Man, I think he's the perfect role model for 8-year-olds. What are you talking about?
No, when the College Dropout got released, man, I was on that. It really stemmed from my bro, my bigger brother. He influenced me big time in terms of rap and listening to rap, writing rap.
He is a rapper as well, isn't he?
He is a rapper as well. He's been rapping for years, man. Kind of not as much anymore. Kind of staying with his fam, just like myself. Got a little fam, got a little daughter as well, man. So obviously, music is the dream to establish a name, to put Belfast City on the map, and this is what we're doing at Banjaxed Records, is to have a platform for artists in Belfast City.
You gonna go next?
Yeah, I'll go next. It was me that came to use both with the idea of Banjaxed
100%.
Records, so we've all known each other for years. I went to primary school with Gershom,
Secondary school.
secondary with Aaron. I first got into it whenever I was actually pretty old when I first started listening to rap. I was like 13 and I became obsessed with Eminem, as most people do. Then basically progressed into more underground rap we listen to. Now it's just the underground shit I can find.
And what do you do for the label?
As I said, I was the one. We're all founders. I was the one that came to it. Managed Gershom, so I do. At the minute, I'm still working on the website and really whatever else needs done.
So moving on to me, pretty much the same as I think every white kid in Northern Ireland. Started listening to Eminem in about 2003. And it kind of grew from there. I was also 8 years old. And then gradually I actually moved away from listening to rap music and got quite heavily into rock music. I was into that until I was maybe 15, 16 years old, and then came about the time where Good Kid, Mad City came out, a few different albums, and I started to understand.
That was kind of whenever I switched from like going from only listening to Eminem
Yeah.
for years.
And I think that's when the culture established too. I think that's
100%.
when it became what it is.
Yeah.
I think that's sort of the turning point. That's really where it started, and then obviously it's grown from there. And like all of us, we really became friends because of rap music and because of how much we like rap and
music just
in general.
united that front.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and
100%.
as for myself, when it comes to the label, I would primarily be designing with the creative side of it. Of course, Gershom is the music side, Cameron would be the PR back end side, and then I would be more for the front end. Obviously Cameron's working on the website, I'm working on merch, videos, photography, everything like that, so we sort of try to come together as a round package to
Yeah, we all have skills that can complement each other as well.
exactly. So that's really all you would need to know about us. As for what we're going to do with the label, the primary thing that we're looking to do, of course, is create a platform for underground or local rappers, more importantly. So
Yeah.
like Gershom here, we're going to try with this podcast and get in a few different people.
Get a couple of interviews in there.
Exactly, yeah, just to find out what other people are about. Obviously we know ourselves, but it'd be nice to get some other people in and get some diversity.
Yeah, we already know a few other rappers from the area. Just more like try and unite everyone really, and try and have like the same, everyone on the same
Everyone has
page.
the same goal.
Yeah, everyone has the same goal, and we can get it better if we're working together.
That's exactly it.
Well, as we said, this is just our intro episode, so I feel like just to give you an idea of our music taste, do you want to do maybe top 5 favourite rappers?
Yeah, sounds good to me. What do you reckon?
Yeah, we may as well do it here. That'll just give you an idea of where we
Okay.
come from.
Yeah.
And why, of course.
Don't really need to list them or anything, just because
Just
that
get
could
an
be a bit
idea.
complicated
That
to
would
get.
be a complicated one.
Do you want me to start?
You start, yeah.
Eminem obviously is number one.
Of course.
Of course.
Not ranked, but
We knew
he's
it was
my
going to
first
be.
Yeah.
Let's go MF Doom, Nas, LP, and Royce the 5'9".
Oh,
So
that
when-
one came out as... Oh, I wasn't expecting that one.
So
Nice.
Cameron's list, you can see the underground side of it already there. There's
100%.
a good
Yeah.
few artists in there that would be considered underground from the get-go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nas is kind of on that
Obviously.
front.
On that
So
verge,
he
he
is. I know he said he considers himself underground, but Eminem's definitely not underground.
Yeah,
No,
that's-
definitely
that's-
not.
100%.
Don't know if you can consider yourself underground when you're one of the most notorious rappers ever. It's not really underground.
Who, Nas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I kind of get where he's coming from. He's never
He's
He
not
never
as
went
mainstream
pop.
as a Jay-Z.
He never
Or
went pop
50,
either.
yeah.
Exactly. What about you, Gershon? What's yours?
So my top 5, I got a couple artists from the era of the 2000s to obviously the new kings, you could call them at the minute.
I'll bet a fiver he has J. Cole on
Oh,
it.
100%.
You know me,
Not
man.
taking that bet.
You know me 100%. Yeah, J. Cole is 100% there. Kendrick Lamar is 100%. There is no
I
chance.
really thought that one
Yeah.
as well.
There's no chance he could ever be left off the list. Then coming into a new artist, only had one project so far. Got a new one coming out soon. I think DiCaprio 2 coming out soon,
Oh,
isn't it?
Jid, yep.
So I gotta put Jade up in there. Dreamville artist.
That's your all-time favorite.
Oh I just love the guy's flow, the way he
You're going to have to leave off
Plays
some great rappers to include him.
But I had to put him in there. It's my favorite, man. It's all about what I love, what I listen to, what I listen to most.
Fair enough.
JID is there. I had to go with the king, Jay-Z, put a mark on the game. Black Album, one of my favorite albums, period. And gotta go with Top Dog, Eminem.
There you go.
I'm really surprised no Nas or Biggie.
No Nas or Biggie, that's true. Nas was there instead of Jid. I had a little war in my head.
But
with
Nas
and
killed
Jid.
Jay.
With Jid, no, with Jid.
I know,
So
but Nas
but
killed Jay. So it's a nice
that's
Jay there.
That's the situation, but when you think about it though, Jay-Z, man, overall the dude is just a lyrical genius.
You can't argue with
99
Jay-Z. Like
problems.
it's
And the fact that he does not write things on paper. He hops in the studio, listens to the beat, similar to the Notorious B.I.G., and just vibes on the
did
microphone.
Biggie do that? I didn't know Biggie did that. I know he did it with Juicy.
And
That was the
vibes-
only one I knew he did it with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the movie.
Hey. He vibes on the microphone, that's what's up, man.
Is that yours?
That's mine, man.
So with mine, I didn't want to go for like a Mount Rushmore of my favorite rap artists. I just wanted to go with what I like most and if I look at a list of artists, what I would play. Realistically, now if something I've played for 1,000 times, I might not want to go back and listen to it. So at the minute, of course, I think we all considered it, and it was probably all on our list at some point. Is Kendrick? It has to be Kendrick. He's the best. He's the
He
best lyricist of our
And the
generation.
way-
I knew that he's going to be
He
both
is-
yours. I thought I left him off mine because I was like, I don't know if you have the same problem. Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, amazing albums, but then I struggle going back to them. I don't put them
I
on
understand what you
repeat.
mean. I think the reason because that's Kendrick Lamar is so complex.
It's
Yeah,
and
but
you
I-
have to analyze it. It's
It is something that you have.
Something
to
that's
analyze,
complex, then I would think that I would want to go back more because LP, he was on my list, and like he's super complex. Like it's hard to understand what he's saying quite a lot of times, so you actually have to sit down and kind of like dissect it. Like
Yeah.
I would like read, like I listen to music and then read along with it.
Yeah.
To try and catch things. Kendrick, I just don't find myself doing it the same. I think he's incredible, and he was on my top 5, but it's just the fact I don't return to his music as much is why I left him off. Continue on. Sorry about that.
that's all
taking
good.
the lead here, man.
So I'm going to try and keep it from least controversial to most controversial at the end.
It's definitely.
Don't miss something else.
The next option is Biggie Smalls. So Biggie, of course,
Yeah.
another legend, another pioneer of the game. Like one of the reasons that rap music is where it is today.
Yeah, definitely.
Flow developed just from his style so much as well, especially for some of the bigger rappers and literally bigger rappers. So yeah, we have to keep Biggie on the list, and as you rightly predicted, Kanye West is the next one. In terms of musical quality, I would say more than his rapping. His rapping has its hits and misses, but in terms of what he does is, with his music, there's nobody who's been as defining in rap
He
music
really
in,
is a
in,
genius.
in our generation. Like, it's just
In our generation.
every album that he creates is just launches off another genre of rap music. Like, and it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's hard to argue. I know that's a controversial one to say as well, but I really do think Kanye deserves to be up there. The next one, as I say, I'm just keeping it to where I am now. The next one I'm going to say is Brockhampton. So
Okay.
I'm going to put Brockhampton on that list because they are one of my favourite groups of rappers at the minute. And again, not necessarily in terms of the rap, but they're just doing something completely different than anyone else
I feel like
is.
that's kind of cheating though, so it's putting the whole group on.
What? It's top 5
I could have
artists.
picked Wu-Tang.
That's my
100%.
point. That's
That
9
is
rappers.
Nah,
it's
dude,
alright.
that's fine.
Nah,
That's definitely okay.
No, I'm only joking, Sam, but
So you're going to be annoyed at my next one too because it's not even a rapper. Frank Ocean is number 5.
I consider Frank Ocean, so I did.
I wasn't sure about...
What a weird list of top
No,
top
that
5
list
rappers.
Exactly.
For some reason, I didn't
It's
even
top 13
think-
rappers.
I didn't even think about Frank Ocean, man. That dude. is
I
awesome.
consider Frank Ocean, and I was like, well, I said we said rappers, so I stuck to rappers.
I had artists.
I had artists too, but mine
Because we're all rappers.
Well, mine were all rappers, but
Thanks for being on my side. Appreciate it.
I'm not arguing. I'm just saying that that's why I considered Frank Ocean briefly, so I did, and then that's why I skipped him and thought that there's better rappers
Yeah.
that I can put on.
I was going to throw a complete spanner in the works and just throw in a Metallica album. Just because I really had artists in
I
my
would not
head.
be
Like,
surprised if you
I'm,
did.
I'm surprised Doom wasn't on your list. I
no,
know
it's not my top 5. Like, I'm not saying that these are the best artists ever. It's just this is the music that I like at the minute. And if I looked at a list, this would be the top 5 that I would
Would you
pick
put on?
today. I would listen to that. I could go listen to Kendrick. I could go listen to Biggie. I could go listen to the rest of the list that I can't remember right now. But yeah, that's my list. So we've got everyone's out at this stage.
So as you can see, like,
it's pretty diverse.
yeah,
We've got with Gershom, it's kind of a mainstream edge that Gershom has,
with a lot of newer rappers.
and then with
Yeah.
me, it kind of bridges into the middle. There's a bit of underground there. There's a bit of mainstream, and then with Cameron, it's more underground, but of course a lot of mainstream rappers
Yeah.
as well in there. So
Yeah, I do like a lot of mainstream rappers, and like,
Yeah.
of course,
but like with the underground rappers, I think those guys are like so high on my list because if you find a really good underground rapper, you kind of stick with them. So you do.
Reason I went for the mainly mainstream rappers, cause I feel most inspired by them, like the Kendrick.
fair enough.
Yeah.
So musically, they've impacted me in terms of my writing, as well as my listening, as well as me just listening to hip hop in general and enjoying it. They've also added on that aspect of the storytelling from J. Cole, the flows, the switching versus the whole musical aspect of Kendrick Lamar, and like just the punchlines of JID. So that is mainly the reason why mine are predominantly mainstream, because they influenced my music.
That makes sense.
So both the things whenever I was come up on the list there was I thought like the way I was working on it is like who has some of my favorite albums. So
Yeah.
if you didn't have one of my favorite albums, then you couldn't.
Being your top 5 artists.
Could be in my top 5. That's how I was looking at it.
I would still say that with my list, to be honest with you.
Oh,
I
really?
would still say
Yeah.
that most of that applies. So if we looked at Kanye, there's lots of them. If you look at Biggie,
Yeah.
Life or Death. If you look
Yeah.
at Kendrick, you've got 3 different
Yeah.
albums. Frank Ocean, you've got Blonde. And in Brockhampton, Saturation 2.
No other saturation. Like that's what I was saying. Like
I would say 2.
Frank Ocean, like I would have Channel Orange and
Blonde, of course.
So, like
But I think I would think for Brockhampton, if I was to pick up their 4, it would be Saturation 2. I think it's the best of the lots. So
we all had Eminem, didn't we?
I didn't.
No.
I didn't have.
Oh,
Eminem.
did you not?
No, I knew for a fact that I wasn't going to put Eminem on my list because
You just
you guys were going to have it. You guys were both going to have Eminem.
So once again, you picked your decision on what we were going to choose.
I go for the hipster one, man. I think I can pick up on where you were going as well with why you like mainstream. Are you like underground more? You would appreciate it more. Potentially, what you're talking about there is the J. Cole effect that I would call it. It's the effect that everyone looks at lyrics that whilst like J. Cole's one of the best storytellers, best flowers.
Yeah.
people think his lyrics are better than they are, and they give
Oh,
him
yeah.
way more credit than he's due. Whereas with the underground, they don't get that appreciation,
Yes.
and their lyrics are much better.
Yeah.
So I think that's where you're coming from. That
is
what
something-
you're going.
Like I always come off as like a J. Cole hater, even though I think he's amazing. But it's because everyone's like, who thinks the best rappers ever? And like if anyone like says, you said it, but like I just feel like he is not on Kendrick's level as like the newer rappers. I feel like he is just miles above Kendrick. Or no, sorry, Kendrick is miles above him.
Depends what you're looking for again, I think.
It
Yeah.
does, yeah, but like
That's what I love about music. There's so many
Yeah.
opinions, so many.
there's no
there's no
There's
fact.
no answer.
There's never an answer.
There's not a concrete, this is the way it is.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, you can argue, like, whose flows are better than whose, or whose lyrics are better than whose, like, forever, basically.
Yeah.
But
you
His
went more
beef is
music
popping off.
as well. We went.
you went rappers, you
All
went
ours
bars.
are lyricists as well. Like
Yeah, and I went with music. And that's,
Yeah.
again, that's something that I knew I was doing whenever I picked that list.
I understand that.
Because, literally,
let's go around. We can pick one more. That ideal list. Who would it be?
Ooh, hold on.
I think I'm feeling like a southern rapper. I should add in.
3K.
Oh, fuck. He's there. He's close. for me.
I'm feeling Big Crit.
Okay,
Interesting.
interesting.
I feel he's got like at least 2 classic albums
I'm
and
gonna-
3 classic mixtapes. So
I'm just gonna stay the vein I'm currently in, and I'm gonna say Denzel Curry, another new stream rapper who I'll just like throw
Taboo.
on. Yeah, Taboo. The Gershom still hasn't listened to
I
after
will one of these days.
3 months.
we're going to have to make you do it someday.
We're gonna just do it on the podcast. It's not
I have
gonna,
no other choice, will I?
yeah, we'll just force you to sit there and play it.
Kanye?
Said
Solid
Nas
choice.
was on the verge, so he did. But then he
There's
did.
so many artists that are on the verge, man. That's the thing. There's so many artists that are on the verge. That's why it took me so long to think. But Kanye, I came back to my intro. He was one of the first albums I listened to,
Yeah.
hip hop wise. And as Aaron said, like musically, he's actually a genius.
Yeah. There's no arguing
Even
that.
though it annoys me the way he says he's a genius and like I goes on random rants, but the dude is musically
It's a fact.
really,
Yeah.
really just driven, and that's where his mind works. It's through music and it's dope.
What
Before
about
we-
you? What's your extra one that you wanted? Is it Big Crit?
Yeah, it's Big
Solid
Crit.
on that.
Yeah.
Okay, what were you gonna say?
Okay, before we go on to the next bit, the new Kanye or the old Kanye?
I miss the old Kanye.
Both.
Both. I prefer the new Kanye. Like, if you're talking,
It depends where the
I think the new starts.
I think post Jesus is new Kanye.
Post is 100% is new Kanye.
Wait, so My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is
Old
the old
Kanye.
Kanye.
Oh god, then I'm going old Kanye for sure. Is it not even a question?
You got, but he does have a lot of good new albums. Like the
Yeah.
Life
That's
of
what I'm
Pablo was a
saying, but, like,
classic.
That's why I thought like the cut-off point was, so it goes My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy forward.
I would say that it's
No.
old Kanye. Like
Old Kanye, that's when he rapped, man.
I think
That
it
dude
was
rapped on that album.
He didn't rap so much on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. It's more
I think
everyone else.
When I
as
think
the
of rapping, I
features.
think of the guest verses. To be honest, I
Yeah.
think of like it's
Maybe that was like
Raekwon.
the bridge. It was a two.
Yeah.
It was a two disc album, so maybe it's
Yeah.
first disc is okay. The second bit's new. Do you as well do top 5 albums?
How many
Yeah,
was it?
I'll kick off this time, sure. Since I went the last one. So I'm gonna start it off quite easily. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy,
There
top
it
of the
is.
list.
I really wanted one of you to start off because I don't want to be like, oh yeah, here's a list of 5 amazing albums, and usually like, here's a list of
The
5
exact same albums. The next one I'll go with is To Pimp a Butterfly, of course,
100%.
like the most modern classic I think we have.
Yeah.
Mad Villainy, so not going to be on my favourite artists, but
Okay.
I would put it in one of my favourite albums. I think it's fantastic in terms of production. Rapping is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Gonna go with Saturation 2, as mentioned before. This one might throw people off. Long Live ASAP. I think that's a great album.
Very good album.
Is that the second one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a great album.
Exactly.
That's so
So
good.
Problems.
again, I went more for musical there. That's
Holy damn. That's how you intro.
yeah.
That is
So-
how you bring back an album.
I'll go next. I will say that I was going to put on the Pimp Butterfly, but because Aaron just said it, I'm going to be like him and take it off.
Thanks, man.
So I'm going to go Illmatic,
Nice.
Fair.
Mad Felony, same as Aaron. I couldn't take that one off.
Nice.
Run the Jewels 3.
3.
Yeah, 3. I'd say that's like
Do you
the
think it's-
pinnacle.
Do you
So
think
it
it's?
is.
But do you think there's a big gap in them? Like, do you think
No.
2 versus 3 is?
No, well, I was thinking I wanted an LP album on it, and my favourite LP albums would be Run the Jewels 2, Run the Jewels 3, and LP Cancer for Cure. In case you don't know, LP's part of the duo Run the Jewels.
Yeah.
Killer Mike
Killer Mike.
LP.
Yeah, and I felt like Run the Jewels 2, or 3, sorry, is the best Run the Jewels album, and I love Killer Mike too, so
Yeah.
it's getting both of them on the same album.
And that was actually we have seen Run the Jewels as well. They
Yeah.
played a local venue here,
Yeah,
Limelight,
Limelight.
and it was crazy.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
so
I
nice.
know.
I was right at the front. I've actually seen them twice as well because I flew over to Glasgow
And
to see.
Danny Brown as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, but Danny Brown was a real disappointment that show, so because he clearly didn't care about the show and just wanted
Man,
to leave.
That's because the last time he was in Glasgow, someone threw a beer over him while he was on the stage.
That
Have you
would
seen
make
that?
me want to.
No, I haven't seen it.
There's literally a video on YouTube. I'm gonna cut it in if there is a video to this, and I'm just gonna show it because he gets so annoyed and just cancels the show, like after it. So yeah, Danny Brown, I don't think likes the Scottish.
Yeah, that's a fair enough reason. He didn't seem to, but yeah, they were opening up for Eminem.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. I forgot about that. That's a pretty cool one. Another
That was my third album, wasn't there?
that was yeah,
That was the third.
This one went through you because the internet,
that's a good album.
Very good album.
and like have you read the script for it, the screenplay?
No.
I have, but it's been a while. Like I haven't.
It's
read
been a
it.
while since I read, but like it just like I listened to the
Did you-
album so many times, so did, and then I finally read the screenplay, and I was like, "Fuck, this just added an hour layer to it." So it did.
Didn't he direct a video to it as well? Like there was a long form video.
It
about
was a prequel video, if I'm right, and I think it's called "Clapping with No Sound" or something.
Yeah, I still haven't heard it.
You haven't heard
that shock in your face.
You haven't heard?
because of the internet.
No.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, man.
Right,
Jesus, that's
we have to delay. We have to delay Taboo. We have to focus on that. That's ridiculous.
how have you not heard it? Like it's a modern classic, so it is.
Yeah,
I would think that Gambino would be in my top 5 list if he put out more albums.
I was
but
thinking
I don't
myself, but
I don't think he's going. I don't know if he'll put out more rap albums.
I don't know if that's
Yeah.
his goal either. To be
Yeah.
honest,
I don't think so.
If he puts out more albums, the quality of that, like 2 more rap albums.
I think even if he puts out albums the quality of Awaken My Love, which wasn't even necessarily a rap album, but it was
Dope albums, though.
fantastic.
Yeah, it was great, but like I couldn't have him in my top 5 rappers because he has he's a singer.
That's true.
That's true.
So I have one more to pick, don't I?
Yep.
Get Rich or Die Trying.
50
Oh,
Cent.
nice. Getting a
Interesting.
bit of 50 in there.
Yeah, I said earlier that Eminem's what got me into rap. Well, really, it was 50 Cent that got me.
Out of the Eminem phase.
No, he was kind of like I heard 50 Cent first, and then so I was kind of like in 50 Cent, and then I heard Eminem, and that's just whenever I went like
Yeah.
crazy about rap. So it was really.
50 Cent was luring people away to the candy shop.
My turn.
It is.
Top 5. You know it's
He's
coming.
just literally going to
The
go through
bar
his favourite artists.
No,
One of each of their albums.
You know it's coming. So 2014 Forest Hills Drive.
Oh,
Yeah.
should have seen that.
I think that's okay. That's fair.
Yeah,
That
it's a
one-
great album.
I like the way you think that's okay.
I think it's
like
okay.
my own opinion. Man. Damn, I feel like it's like
I'll tell you if it's not okay.
No, pick another one.
no, picking up, no. 2014 Forest Hills Drive. J. Cole's classic album.
Yep.
That is.
It's his best album.
It is 100%
Oh, yeah.
his best album that he's ever made.
By a good bit as well.
By a good bit. I had to jump on the To Pimp a Butterfly musically,
Incredible.
sonically,
Changed so much.
changed the game. We Gonna Be Alright was a flipping anthem in America for
Even
the
his-
Black
even
Lives
his-
Matter protest, man.
His narrative through that
Yeah.
album's really good. The Pac interview, it's like going the whole way through.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
It doesn't get
You don't
revealed to the
even-
end, and people don't remember it either until you
Very
listen to
true.
it again, and you're like, oh, I remember I was conflicted, and it's like,
He's
oh
like,
yeah,
what's
I forgot
going
about
on?
this bit.
Like, so, To Pimp a Butterfly, Kendrick Lamar, complete and utter genius.
Yeah.
This Gonna Throw You, it's gonna throw you because it took me a while to actually get on this album. Can we consider it an album? I'm gonna consider it an album, even though
So
It's
big
gonna be
acid
Chance.
rap.
Yeah, it's gonna be Chance.
it's gonna be Color and Blue.
Well,
Okay.
Yes, it's Chance. The dude.
that's close.
Would you consider it an album? Definitely not. It's called a mixtape.
It's called a mixtape.
I would
He's got
definitely
a track-
consider it an album.
It's
So
a
I would.
mixtape, dude.
He's got a track
It's a
saying,
mixtape, but like album quality mixtape.
album quality. Like,
We'll just
dude
call it a
is-
playlist.
Project Chance killed that. The gospel influences, singing from production, the lyrics to hype tracks to mellow tracks, it covered a lot.
I love that mixtape, but I really like. I would say Acid Rap is my favorite mixtape of all time. Like I
Right.
think Acid Rap
Some
was
really good
just
songs on
another
Acid Rap.
level. Like I think
Yeah.
it was incredible.
The Black Album, I mentioned whenever I was talking about Jay. And the last one, Kanye West. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
There's a lot of crossover on that.
Yeah, did I pick Kanye?
Nope.
No.
I was meant to.
No.
We got very distracted whenever I picked Run the Jewels, so we did. So then I forgot where I was.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, man.
Yeah, that.
Is
was
it
incredible.
the same
already
view?
said it.
Would it be Dark Twisted Fantasy or would it be
Probably.
T-Lob or College Dropout?
I go. To be honest, I always thought it was My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, but then I always find myself I'm looking for a Kanye album. Always go to Life of Pablo.
Yeah, for me it's Dark Twisted
Dark
Fantasy
Twisted Fantasy.
and then Life of Pablo, but it is definitely second, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But let's not forget
Yeah,
Kids
they's
See,
coming soon.
Kids See Ghost,
Oh,
which is a
Kids
See Ghost.
phenomenal
It's a
album from
very
this
good
year.
album.
So
Very, very good album.
we have to see how that grows on us over the
Kid
next
Cudi
couple of years.
surprisingly was an influence on me back when I was younger.
Wasn't.
Was majorly.
You know what?
Surprisingly wasn't an influence. Randomly guessing Kid Cudi.
I remember, as I said, like I wasn't really into music till I was like 13. I found Eminem, but I remember just Kid Cudi. What's that song called? Day and Night.
Then it.
I remember hearing that. And I just
Classic.
like that was the first like rap song I just like became obsessed with. So it was. And
It's a really good song, that.
I just loved it. So I did. I remember I got really angry because I seen it on top charts. And it was number 2. It really annoyed me that Lady Gaga was number 1. Not that.
So who went the most off the wall with their top 5 albums? Who hit it the most like out of there with like a random one that nobody expected? Is it me with Long Live ASAP?
I
That
thought
one caught me off guard.
I thought Run the Jewels caught you off guard because
Well, there's a Run the Jewels sticker on your drawers over there, man.
I didn't
When
put
we're
that, I didn't
sitting
put that on.
For real.
But like
You've
you
been
both acted very shocked there, and I thought
I was shocked that it was. I was shocked that it was 3. To be honest with you, my opinion, I think 2's a better album. That's
think-
just me.
I think Better or 2's very top heavy. Like the start of the album is incredible.
You might be right.
And then it kind of dies down a bit. I think 3 is the most like complete project.
Consistent.
Yeah, it
And
is.
I thought because they ended it as well, I thought that one he didn't seem to be as thrown off by that as I thought he
No.
would be.
Just like
Well,
I
yeah,
think we all
so
just.
I haven't lived there, so like I can't really put much of input, but I know how much Childish Gambino has made an impact.
There's some really great songs in that
Yeah.
album. 3005, Sweatpants. Like there's like classic songs on that album. So I wouldn't contest it. Like to be honest with you. So.
Saturation 2's really surprised me,
I love Brockhampton, man. So
but it's so new. So it's like
that's something else that we actually. Again, I wasn't building a Mount Rushmore or anything. Like I was just going with like what I would play if I went it today. We went to see Brockhampton about 2 months ago in London. We flew to London with no tickets and bought them whilst we were out there.
no, you bought a ticket the day before the flight.
Yes.
I messaged
he got-
someone
yeah.
on Reddit and that was selling the tickets and literally was in the queue.
We'd already been there for about 4 hours,
Yeah.
and
You were
then
in the queue whilst you were waiting for your ticket?
yeah,
Yeah.
And then he came
That
and met
is-
him.
Epic.
Yeah. I don't know why people are so worried about doing stuff like that. I've never
There
been to a
was people
concert
selling it. Like
and not seen a ticket.
I did that with Imagine Dragons.
Yeah, but that was different because that was in Belfast, so it was,
Yeah.
and we got the ticket for you, and then you came up.
Yeah, it's very true.
Whereas like I think I've said to a few people like about, oh, do I go down to a concert in Dublin, and they've been like, tickets are sold out. And I was like, sure, we've got them at the door, and people are like, nope, Too scared of doing that.
Yeah, that was what we were saying at the time. Realistically, if we hadn't went with our girlfriends, there was no chance that they would have stuck that out until the point where he was getting the ticket in the line half an hour before we went in. Like, it was crazy. The concert itself was probably the craziest concert that I've ever been
I
at.
want to do that for Denzel Curry if you're up for that. If you have it off.
I can't remember what date that is, but that's something I definitely do want to do.
Maybe if Gershom listens to the album by then, he can come.
I can maybe just have a little
IDKs.
You heard it here first, folks.
Is incredible.
We're gonna do a podcast in December with Denzel Curry.
Let's just go for the biggest like Irish star at the minute. Let's get Conor McGregor on this.
Just need to buy some whiskey first, man. That's it.
I love it.
Is there anything else that we have to cover off on this? Or
I think that can do it for our intro episode. So
we've got a bit of an understanding about what we're here to do. We're here to take over, as Conor McGregor would say.
We're not here to take part. We're here to take over.
And yeah, you know,
who the fuck is that guy?
So let's finish the outro. So now you know what we do. You know who each of us are. You know some of the bits of musical taste that we have, and obviously where we're coming from in making this project. And we'll catch you guys in the next episode.
Yeah. Make sure to check out banjaxedrecords.com or sorry .net. Couldn't get the .com.
Get that right, please.
We could have. It only cost $2,000.
Banjaxedrecords.net, and you can listen to this podcast on YouTube and SoundCloud.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And we're sponsored by... No, we're not sponsored by anyone. Alright guys, thanks for listening.